Oh, you already started it?
I did, but whenever you feel the spirit, like always, I will start it, and then when you feel the spirit move you.
So, I started with stuff. I believe in camp. I believe in shorts, t-shirts, and sandals. I believe in singing around the campfire and making fools of yourselves. I believe that if you play with children, you will stay childlike. And I also believe that every camper is a human being, and I wanted to treat it that way. I went to camp for campers, but also for myself. So I'm going to, in order for you to get a better understanding of Camp Sequoia Lake, I'm going to tell you about a bunch of activities we do and a bunch of mission work that we do outside of camp. First off, Camp Sequoia Lake is located in the mountains a few minutes away from Sequoia National Park. From sunrise to sunset, kids will be doing a bunch of activities, such as rock climbing, high ropes.
I like that you're looking at me. I like but there's lights on. So there's a button that has lights, and it's down at the on the actual red box. You'll see like a light bulb. Okay. There you go. We can totally see it.
Okay. So from sunrise to sunset, they'll be doing a lot of activities like this. So this is our morning chapel. There's skits, songs, a bunch of jokes and stuff like that. And then also this is what it looks like when we're at campfire, but it's at night. There's a bunch of rock climbing, high ropes, paddleboarding, lake swimming, fishing, canoeing, and the Rag and Leather program, and so much more. Out of all of these activities, the most important is the Rag and Leather program. In order for you to get a better understanding of the Rag and Leather program, I brought in my own rag that I have. So what the RAG program basically is that you can have a one-on-one counseling session with a counselor or a director, and each RAG has a different goal on it, and you can also add your own personal goal for either Christian or personal growth. There is a set of different colors. The colors go blue, silver, brown, gold, red, purple, and white. With the RAG, there is a symbol. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it goes a circle for the circle of friends that never ends, and it's also tied in a circle around your neck. The square is the four square way of life, which is spiritual, social, mental, and physical, and it's also tied in a square knot. Triangle for the strongest geometrical figure for body, mind, and spirit, and when it's not tied, it's in a triangle. And in the center is a cross. For most people, this stands for their faith, but it can be anything that you want it to be. It doesn't have to be your faith, and then you're the middle of it when it's around your neck. And each person is different for goals. So, for example, I'm not Christian at all. I'm not religious. The only time I ever go is with my grandma on Christmas and Easter. So I made my goals more toward where I would grow as a person to where I wanted to be later in life. Another big thing that we do at camp is fundraising for children and adults in Africa. So with some of the proceeds that we make from donations and kids signing up for camp, we take some of those profits and we buy livestock for families in Africa who need it. This is where they'll get their source of food, so eggs, milk, and meat and stuff like that. And this past year, we raised a bunch of money to build 2 schools in Uganda. And this is actually a set of kids that sitting in the school that was built from the money that we raised. Camp Sequoia Lake was my home away from home, and many other counselors and campers' home away from home. This is where we learn to be ourselves and who we wanted to be later in life, by facing our fears and trying new things and pushing our boundaries and accepting ourselves for who we were. For example, I was deathly afraid of heights, but throughout my 12 years of being at camp, counselors, campers, and program directors pushed me to go on the high ropes and the rock wall and all of that stuff, and I finally conquered my fear of heights, and I went to New York and on the Empire State Building, and I was totally fine. More seriously, my friend Kenzie came to camp, not so confident in herself. She was always down on herself, and by the love and support of friends and family at camp, she's probably one of the most confident people I know today. So, by talking about the Rag and Leather program, the personal bond that we have at camp, and the activities that we do, I hope you got a better understanding of why I love and believe in Camp Sequoia Lake so much.